Aster is exploding over 2,000% in gains in the last few days. I shared it in our Discord at 40 cents, so over a 3x, and I'm sorry that I'm sharing it a bit late on YouTube. I was kind of torn, like, should I share it? Is it too late? But I still think there's a decent opportunity, and if you have no idea what Aster is, then I'm going to put it on the map, and I'm going to put you guys on. So Aster is the new DEX coming for Hyperliquid's throat. And a lot of people don't like the comparison that, oh, Aster is the new Hyperliquid, or Hyperliquid's number one, nothing can take it out of place. But think about it in centralized exchange terms. If Binance is number one, does that mean there should be no competition or no other exchange could compete? So I think competition is great. Yeah, they're two totally different protocols, platforms. One's its native L1, which is Hyperliquid, and then the other is integrated a few chains, and there's a few other cool features, and this guy goes into it, the Our Crypto Talk on Twitter. So as I mentioned, Hyperliquid is a perpetual futures trading on its native L1 blockchain, while Aster is a DEX offering both perpetual and spot trading. And we can go into the market cap, the tokenomics, price predictions, how to actually get started with Aster. So you could use my referral link and earn a discount on fees. You can see right here the trading volume is 522 billion. They have 2 million users, and if we compare that with Hyperliquid, they have, I mean, they've been out for quite some time now. They blow them out of the water for cumulative volume, which is over $5 trillion, but they only have about 700,000 users. With Aster, the key thing is it is backed by Binance. So CZ hasn't tweeted many tickers. Bitcoin, BNB, and I think the other one was Mubarak, but that's a shit coin. And now he's tweeted about Aster a few times. Aster becomes the biggest BSC USD holder apart from Binance Hot Wallet. He's also supported it from YZI Labs, which we've seen those tokens explode in price. So this is something you probably don't want to sleep on. As an investor, I like to invest in teams, in people with solid track records, and there's nobody better than CZ himself. So let's get into what else Aster has to offer. They also have a stablecoin, USDF, fully collateralized stablecoin, which you can earn a pretty decent yield on, up to 15%, all within the platform. It's quite easy to use this. They also offer 1,001x leverage, which is quite degen. So, if you're feeling lucky or something like that, you can put 1,001x. I think they just kind of wanted to offer more than the competitor, which if you're seeing 1,000x, okay, they offer slightly more. Also with the perps trading, you can buy stocks. So not a lot of DEXs offer this, but you can buy Apple, Tesla, Amazon, Meta, your favorite stocks right on the platform as well. And of course, they have crypto pairs too. So you could do pretty much all your trading on here. And if you're unfamiliar with what a DEX or a SEX is a centralized exchange like Binance, Bybit, where a centralized authority kind of dictates the whole operations. You need to KYC, they need to have the licenses, they have to have, everything checked off. Whereas a decentralized exchange is on-chain, it's permissionless, it's trustless, you can sign up and start trading with no KYC. And we've seen a huge explosion in these decentralized exchanges. Let's just take a look at Hype Price. So this is what I wanted to note. Hype, which rewarded all of its users, the airdrop was minimum $100,000. You can see that it launched in November 29th, 2024. And I've put a timeline right here. It took 22 days without, pretty much any major pullbacks. And it went from less, let's just say $1 to $35. And the market caps, the tokenomics, they're slightly different, but we're just looking at other DEXs. And we also saw MYX In the last month, August 4th, it went from 10 cents all the way to $18. Trading right now at 11. Maybe it got sold off because of all the Aster hype, but regardless, 10 cents to $11. That's a friggin' crazy trade. And Aster is not stopping. Like, look at this. Like I said, I shared it at 40 cents. I should have jammed as much as I could in here. This could have been a 6-7 figure trade, but I screwed it up. But there's opportunities like this every month. We're sharing them on YouTube, we're sharing them in the Discord, and it's all free. You can see here I should have went all in here, then I sold for peanuts. Then I'm like, okay, let me go a little bit harder, because just looking at the numbers, who's behind this, and as I mentioned, Hyperliquid ran for a 22 days straight. And all-time highs aren't made in 2 days, 3 days, okay, unless it's a shitcoin, but weeks, months, years, if there's longevity. Let's take a look at Aster right now, trading at 2.55 billion circulating supply. And then if we take a look at market cap at Hyperliquid, 18.2 billion. So there's still like a 5 to 7x on the table if you want to put size. A lot of people are saying the trade is done because, it launched a few days ago, and yeah, it exploded from under 10 cents to $1.57, 56. It is just grinding. I just saw a huge sell-off right now. And it just, the sell orders got eaten, and it's still making its way up. So pretty crazy to see this huge demand. Is there crime happening? Is there manipulation happening? Who knows? But there's a ton of volume flowing into this, and you don't want to miss out. So I don't want to, cause you FOMO and, essentially get you to get in at a high price. But I just want to put it on your radar if you aren't familiar with it, if you aren't familiar with DEXs and the kind of trend we're seeing right now, the new meta, which is DEXs taking over. We also saw Justin Sun launch his DEX with the token Sun, which has already been trading. So that actually pumped over 100% over the last few days as well. So this is going crazy. I'm watching this, and I kind of have a target for $2 and then hopefully $5 next. I'm not sure when I'll be selling. I accidentally sold here, but I just bought it back quickly because I was trying to buy more, but I sold the stack. So I think that this has the potential to run up. I know they're completely different protocols, but the thing is, with CZ's backing, this could run up a lot higher than most people think. And they have some pretty cool features. Let's look at CZ's page right here, where he's talking about Aster. And like I said, there's not many other tokens that he shares. It's either BNB or Bitcoin, and BNB just broke $1,000 for the first time. So we might see some liquidity flow from BNB or other BSC assets into Aster. Another thing that I want to mention is it's a little bit hard for people who have never used a DEX to actually buy Aster. Now you could trade it on different DEXs. I think other exchanges have listed it, but there isn't a spot listing on Binance, which I think is for sure coming, especially with all this volume. They don't want to miss out on this. But you can see here, it's extremely easy. You can come here, you can click deposit. You have a few different chains. So if you want to deposit on BNB, ETH, Arbitrum, Solana, and then you could pick whatever tokens you want to deposit, of course. So as soon as you do that, you can deposit. So let's go USDT, and then it takes a few minutes, and then you can just trade on here however you like. So extremely easy to do so. I've deposited, I've withdrawn, I sold a little bit, and I should have aped more, but I fumbled this huge play, and I'm like, okay, should I make a video? Is it too late? But I was thinking, like, all-time highs aren't made in days. It's only been 3 days. It'll take weeks It could take months if this does compete with Hyperliquid. Also, let's touch on the tokenomics, which actually we haven't done so yet. So you can see that there's only 22, referring to this picture, only 22% of the supply is circulating, with Hyperliquid at 33% of the supply. You can see here 53.5% is going to airdrops, incentives, ecosystem and community, another 30%. Then you have treasury, team, 5% for the team, 7% for the treasury, and then liquidity and listing at 4.5%. You can see the vesting here. Out of the airdrop, only 8.8%, which I think they mentioned down here, 8.8% out of the airdrop is fully unlocked immediately. Also, users that held APX tokens can trade them 1-for-1, which you could do so right here under the airdrop section. So if you have where's the airdrop section, APX tokens, you can do so right here and convert them, and I would do them ASAP because the rate for them is 1-for-1 as of right now, but in 10 days that will be halved, and then at the end of the month it will keep continuing to decrease to the amount of Aster you're gonna get. So if you have APX, don't wait, make the swap, get the 1-for-1, and claim your Aster tokens. So as I mentioned, just wanted to show you guys the new DEX in town. If you aren't familiar, Aster has made many millionaires. Even I saw 8-figure P&Ls, and this was one of those easy trades, and I did fumble it. I should have kind of went all in, full ported, shouldn't have sold early, and I took a little bit of profits, but it could have been a huge trade for myself, and that's kind of why I FOMO'd, and not gonna lie, I top blasted right here, and it's still working out for me. I top blasted right here, and I think I'm at like maybe 5K USD. I do want to double this. Hopefully we get to $2.50, and then I'll evaluate. Right now, I don't want to make the mistake of selling early, which I do a ton. And especially I think CZ is trying to show a statement here. Do not bet against him. There's also signs where this will reverse, and I'm not seeing anything right now. Shorts are getting punished, so I just wanted to put you guys on. I know this might have not been the most technical. There's a lot of different features that Aster offers, like dark pools and some other things that I haven't researched too much, to be honest, but sometimes it's good to get in fast and invest, then investigate. Only invest what you're willing to lose or able to lose. I mean, you might be willing to lose everything, but that might not be smart, right? So that's pretty much it. We're doing daily videos. We're going to be traveling all over the world to the biggest events, speaking with the best traders, the best blockchains, protocols. Hit the subscribe button. After this, I'll be giving out like $100 in Aster, maybe at 5 or 10x's. So comment below if you got involved in Aster, and if you have any questions. We'll see you guys. Hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you tomorrow.